Israel likes to call itself the only democracy in the Middle East, a villa in the jungle. But before Israelis go to the polls to vote for a new government this March, it's important to remember one thing. Elections do not necessarily mean you're a democracy. I mean, look at Putin's Russia, Sisi's Egypt, Assad's Syria. I think we can all agree that elections taking place in those states are not exactly of the democratic type. You might be surprised, but Israel actually has a lot in common with those states. Why? Let me tell you. These elections will be the 20th national elections in Israel. They'll be the 15th national elections since the Palestinian territories were occupied by Israel in 1967. So 15 out of 20 elections have excluded Palestinians from voting, from determining their own future. Voting, the core of every true democracy. For 47 years, millions of people ruled by successive governments have not been able to tell those governments what they feel about them, what they want to change, who they'd like to keep in power, who they'd like to kick out, what they think about the economy, about education, about healthcare. People my age have never voted, not even once. They may have voted in internal Palestinian elections for the Palestinian Authority, which, as we all know, is not only corrupt, but pretty much wields the same amount of power as the mayor of a large American city. There are over 4 million Palestinians in the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and Gaza. Now, hold your horses. I include Gaza because it's not an independent state. It's the world's largest open-air jail, with exits controlled by Israel and Egypt. And when it attempts to free itself, it's disciplined. Kind of like an angry school teacher disciplines a first grader before corporal punishment went out of style. 4 million people. In Israel, there are over 8 million people. A total of 12 million people between the river and the sea. And 1 out of 3 do not have representation. Let me say that again, 1 out of 3. So you tell me, when a third of the population has no vote for over 47 years, is that a democracy?